How did always messing around in school get you better grades? I was the kid teachers mentioned in the break room with a headache and a sigh. Not the smart kid, not the quiet kid, not even the troublemaker with potential. Just the one who wouldn't shut up. For example, my history teacher, Mr. Davidson, hated me with a passion. He'd be halfway through explaining a lesson in the most monotone voice known to man, and I'd whisper something dumb to my friend Jake. Mr. Davidson would stop mid-sentence, turn to me like I just insulted his bloodline, and go, "Do you have something you'd like to share with the class?" And I'd always say no. My grades were tanking, not just in history, but everywhere. And of course, one Tuesday, I made the mistake of doodling during his lecture. It wasn't even a good doodle either, and Mr. Davidson walked by, saw it, and looked disappointed. He didn't yell. He just stared at me, took a deep breath, and said, "You think you're so entertaining, don't you?" I shrugged. "Fine, you're presenting tomorrow's lesson." I laughed, but he didn't. Dead serious. "You're teaching it." The class went silent. Jake whispered, "Dude, you're cook." And he was right. I went home that night in full panic mode. I had to teach an entire lesson in front of everyone. And if I bombed, I'd be the kid who got destroyed by his own joke. So I did something I'd never done before. I made it a rap beef. Abraham Lincoln versus Jefferson Davis. I wrote out impressions, comebacks, the whole thing. Lincoln talking about freeing people while you're out here fighting for plantation vibes. Davis clapping back with, "At least I didn't get caught lacking at a theater." It was dumb, but I knew every single fact behind the jokes because I had to make them land. When the next day came, I walked into class sweating. Mr. Davidson gestured to the front of the room like a judge sending someone to the electric chair. I stood up, took a breath, and just went for it. "All right, everyone. Welcome to the Civil War, but not boring." Silent classroom, but I kept going. I did the whole lesson as if Lincoln and Davis were beefing on Instagram. Impression, dramatic pause, the work. The class was losing it though, because for once, even the kids who never paid attention were leaning in. I saw Mr. Davidson in the back, arms crossed, but I swear I caught him smiling. When I finished, the room exploded. People were clapping. Someone yelled, "That was better than the actual textbook." Jake looked at me like I just discovered fire. Mr. Davidson walked to the front, still stone-faced, and said, "That's the most engaged I've seen this class in years." I blinked. He continued, "You clearly learned the material. You made it memorable. So here's the deal. You can keep presenting lessons however you want, as long as you actually know what you're talking